We're sampling some champagne for you this morning.
Mm-hmm.
We've had 2. We've got, 3 more to go?
Yeah.
Okay, great, cool. Well, what are we doing now, Steve? What is this one?
Now we're doing we're going to jump up and taste this Grand Panat, which is a brut style, which is 50% Pinot Noir, 50% Chardonnay. That's the grape varietals.
Now, I'm actually taping Steve on my little flip minnow, and he's going to hold up the bottle, because not only can you go to our website and check out the description, and so you can see how everything's spelled, but you have to see this beautiful bottle.
This was actually back in the 90s. So if you've ever had aged sparkling wines or aged champagne, this will give you a good example of what they're supposed to taste like. What's unique about this is it's got a little American ginseng extract involved in it. And a lot of people, I don't know if they get a little weird on that or not, but I go by the flavor of a sparkler. Steve Roth is an herbalist, and he's actually the president of the New York Ginseng Association. Back in the 90s, ginseng is used in cooking since probably the late 90s, and they tried it in a high quality. Now, when I mean high quality, you're buying your grapes from Schransberg, from Iron Horse, some of the most prestigious properties in California. No expense was bared here. The guy had a lot of money, and he put together a sparkling wine with a little ginseng extract, which I don't get much of. Maybe a little rootness on the nose, but I don't get much ginseng in the quality on the palate. I get a lot of butterscotch. I get some toasty qualities.
I'm getting toasty.
If you've ever had, luxury cuvées, aged Krug or aged non-vintage Krug, it reminds me of. Now, this is normally $140.
Holy cow.
It's not available no more. We only got 100 cases. That's all that was left.
Really?
So this is unique at $34.99.
$34.99 down from $140.
Do you realize if your wife went out and bought a pair of shoes, she'd say, honey, I just saved us $100 on this fabulous pair of shoes.
I could have saved her a lot more. She wouldn't have bought the shoes, but that's a whole other story.
You talk about these connoisseurs, they say, fine artistic bubbles. Now, if next time we'll have to do it when we do sparklers again, but, Prosecco had big fat bubbles.
Yeah.
The Chandon had big fat, a lot of effervescence. Look at these here. Very, very tiny. Almost invisible, tiny artistic bubbles.
So I hear the tinier the bubble. I mean, that's
tiny
what
bubbles,
happens.
Yep. Very good. Very smooth on the palate, a little frothy.
Yeah.
You get some lemon curd on the back end.
Yeah, I could taste a little lemon.
And in the glass, when this sits for a little while, this really opens up. This is very, very high quality.
Now, let me ask you this, Steve. What would you at what point in an evening do you drink this? Do you drink it with the meal? Do you have it with dessert? Do you do it beforehand with cheese and crackers?
I think you would do this on its own. I really do.
Okay. That's that's one of those things where you have to ask.
Well, it's got so many, it's got so many things going for it. And sometimes, if you can't figure out what you're tasting a lot of times, but you don't dislike it, it's probably a good complexity. That's what I say,
I take toasty.
Toasty is very.
I
very
honestly
correct.
have never ever tasted a champagne like this.
And Trudy even said when you smell it, you get a little whiff of pepper. And
you do get a tinge of white pepper,
but you don't taste pepper. It's not spicy.
No, it's almost like it's hard to describe. It's really, really.
And one thing
nice.
with this, don't over chill it because it tightens it up.
Okay.
It got warm just in the glass here, and it opens up even more.
So let me ask you,
over chill it,
Steve. If somebody wants to get some of this, get a bottle of this, we're gonna list this on the website. But how are they going to go about getting this?
Well, unfortunately, it didn't get in here yet. We were expecting it this week.
Okay.
Now, it may hit some stores this week. I'll track it for you. We'll have to shoot you an email. But they could just email, if they can, if you put it on there, email me directly, and I'll be able to get it to where they want it. Okay? Hopefully it comes here this week.
Okay.
But even if it doesn't, it's a great, great opportunity for a high quality.
So this is going to be at the premium stores, the premium
This will be at
stores.
the premium. This is a chairman selection.
Definitely. Okay.
And it's called a Grand, how do you pronounce it?
Grand Panat.
Grand Panat. Was $140 now.
That's insane.
$34.99.
I mean, you know what? You'd be stupid not to go get that.
Seriously.
It's a great opportunity if you've never had
Treat
and
yourself.
you hear about all of those aged Charles Krug and Dom Perignons, to see what happens to a sparkling wine as it tones down after this is about 10 years old, 12 years old.
Okay.
What's next? What do we got?
Can you stick around? Can you stick around till after 9? I want a chance to enjoy this for just about a minute, if you don't mind.
I'm sorry.
Do you mind?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
You enjoy. You know
Seriously.
what? While you're enjoying, we'll take a little break because I just looked at the clock. We do need to take a little break.
Thank you. We're here with Stephen Trudy from the Pennsylvania Liquor Control Board. We'll be right back.
Enjoy, Nance. Enjoy.
Where do you think you're going? Nancy and Newman will be right back. Bob 94.9.
Right